Hello guys, it's Mike here for another video, and today I want to talk about a very important topic about hindrances that keep people from starting to work at home and how to overcome those hindrances. As I do this, I'm going to label some, actually stamp some postcards I got going out in the mail, because I got 2,000 I'm going to put in the mail, so I practice what I preach. But today I want to talk about the hindrances, and I'm going to do this as I talk to you guys. The hindrances that keep people from starting to work at home in whatever they're wanting to participate in. Okay? And I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about where I came from and how I overcome the reasons why I should procrastinate and not get started. And because that's the biggest issue, is getting started. Okay? So, you could have a million reasons in the world why today is not the best day, to get started working from home and creating the time and financial freedom that you guys are looking for in your lives. And, for you it might be time. Maybe you think, I don't have the time to put in the effort to work a home-based business. Or you may say, I don't have the money to get started. Okay, so there could be a million reasons why today is not the best day. Okay, but I want to tell you guys this first and foremost: procrastination is your worst enemy, because there's always going to be a reason why you guys should not start today, okay, or tomorrow, or next week. And what people do is they procrastinate, put it off, and then 3, 6, 9 months down the road, because they procrastinate, there's a good chance you're going to forget and move on with your life and never get started if you think, well, I need to think about it, or I need to wait or procrastinate. Let me ask you guys this. What's there to think about? Why do you guys got to think about staying broke another day in your life? Do you really have to think about, the fact that, well, I got to think about if I want to stay broke another day in my life, or get out of this rut and get free, okay? So it's all about your mindset, okay? And it's not a money issue like you guys may think, because here's why. Back when I was broke, busted, and disgusted, bankrupt, living in a sleeping in a homeless shelter, in my car, in a hotel bathroom, I even remember laying down on cement outside a church, right beside the basement of a church on cement. Okay? So, there's always going to be, regardless of what you guys think, other people that's in the exact same position you're in right now, or worse, that have became successful coming from the exact, coming from where you're at right now, or have came from even worse scenarios. I'll tell you a lady that overcome obstacles that just came from a terrible upbringing, and that's Oprah Winfrey. Okay, so Bill Gates is another example. He was a college dropout. So there's plenty of people that's at the position you are at, or have came from worse scenarios, being broke, homeless, that have achieved success, and they've done it. Okay, so this deal with this victim mentality of, Mike, you don't know what I'm going through, you don't know my money situation. Hey, I've been there and I know. But let me tell you how I overcame when I didn't have money and I wanted to participate in an activity to get myself free working from home. Because regardless of if you guys realize this or not, it doesn't matter if you have the money or you don't have the money. And here's why. What you guys should be asking yourselves is not the fact that, well, I don't have the money, so I can't get started. And that mindset defeats people. And they let that negative thinking and negative mindset control their destiny and where they go in life. The question you guys should not be saying to yourself is not, well, I'm broke, I can't do this. What do I do? The question is, you should be asking yourself, regardless if a program is $100, $500, $1,000, $2,000, what the question you guys should be asking yourself is this: how can I get creative to come up with the money to get started even though I don't have it? Because if you're broke, busted, and disgusted and you don't have the money to join or get started, here's what I did. I looked at an activity back in probably the 90s, I think it probably started at $500, clear up to probably $3,500. I didn't have the money to come in where I wanted to come in at, so guess what I did? I got creative, okay? And I found a way to come up with the money by going out to my credit union and borrowing $3,500 to get started. Now you may be thinking to yourself, Mike, you're crazy. I could never do that. Well, let me ask you guys a question. Why can't you? Why can't you get creative to come up with a way to come up with the money if you don't have it? Because it's not the fact that you don't have the money, it's the fact that you won't put in the effort and the time to find a way to try to come up with the money so you can get started. See, here's the thing, guys. If you won't try to come up with the money and bring something to the table to get started, even if you're broke and don't have the money, to bring something to the table, I can't help you. You can't even help yourself if you aren't willing to try to put in the effort to get the money, and neither can anybody else help you guys. So it's all about taking personal responsibility. So what I did is I went out and got $3,500 and sent it off to get started in an activity. And it's all about how serious you really are, okay? People that say I want to make money, but they won't listen and do what I say and try to get creative to come up with the money to get started, they're not serious. People that say I want to make money, but you won't try to come up with a way to come up with the funds, which is what I have here, different ways you guys can get started, even if you don't have money. Most people say, well, I don't have the money, so I can't do this. And they just fade off into the sunset, they forget about it, and they just accept the fact that they don't have money, and they let that mindset control their life. I'm telling you guys, you can get money. In fact, I have 19 ways right here for you guys to come up with the money. You want to hear what they are? Here's what they are. Do you guys have friends you can borrow money from? And you're going to say to yourself, well, my friends would never let me borrow money for this. Well, how do you know till you try? Okay? Do you have money in savings? Do you have parents you can borrow money from? Do you have neighbors that you're friends with that would let you borrow money? Okay? How about this? Tax season is coming up. All right? So there's an option right there to get money. Okay? You could sell some stock. You could have a garage sale. You could sell something on Craigslist or eBay to come up with the money to get started. You could pull it off a credit card and get a cash advance. You could get a temporary job. Okay, I remember when I was working 2 jobs at one time. It sucks, but you do what you got to do. You could sell some collectibles like gold or silver coins. Let's see, what else can you do? There's people that, and I've done this, I've borrowed from a 401k to get some money. Okay, or you could get a silent partner to help you work whatever you want to participate in. And you could refinance your home. You could sell some things on eBay. You could take out a second mortgage. You can borrow from a life insurance policy. Okay? You can call your credit card company up and ask for an increased line of credit. You could trade something at a pawn shop. You could borrow from a title from your automobile and get a title loan. See, guys, there's ways to get money if you don't have it. It's not about if you don't have the money or you do. It's whether or not you're serious enough, if you don't have the money, to get creative, to put forth the effort and try to get the money. Because, guys, if you never try, nobody can help you. If you're not willing to put forth effort, nobody can help you. So it's all about you. Being successful at home isn't about, someone else. It's not about this victim mentality of blaming people why you're broke and you won't take the next step. It's not about a program. It's not about a product, service, compensation plan. It's about you. You're in the position you're in right now in your life based on choices you've made, not someone else, not circumstances in life. And this victim mentality needs to go of blaming people, the world, circumstances, what's manifested in their life. is not no one else's problem but your own. Okay? So it all starts with personal responsibility, and that's what most people don't want to do, is take responsibility. They want to blame me, they want to blame my programs, but yet you see video after video after video of me showing you money I've made. So if you won't follow my steps or anybody else, you know, there's no reason, if you're doing the same things I'm doing, guys, why you can't have $1,000 days just like me. If you're not, something's broken, okay? You need to fix the tire, okay? If it's broken, fix it. If it's not, don't, okay? So all you guys got to do is what I do, and you'll get the same results, okay? So I like to give people what they need to hear, even though most people, you know, like to get the fact of being entertained by what they want to hear. I'd rather give you guys what you need to hear, and so you can grow and move forward in life, not just what you want to hear, okay? And don't be offended. I just want to help you, and I want to give you the reasons why, you know, most people don't move forward, because they don't want to take responsibility. They say they're serious, but they don't want to put in the effort and try to get money if money is the area of concern. If you don't have the time in your life you want, you definitely need to get in what I'm doing to create some time freedom, because if you don't, you'll never have the time in your life to enjoy the things you want with you and your family. You'll be constantly stuck at your job working 40, 50, 60 hours a week like I was, you know, until you change that stinking thinking and quit making excuses why you can't find a way to get money. I've told you how to get money. Now, what are you guys going to do? Are you serious or are you curious? If you're just playing games, you'll make excuses why you can't use one of those ways I gave you to come up with money. That's how you know you're serious or not. Okay? But if you put forth the effort and try to get the money somehow, some way, regardless of what people say or think, okay, to prove them wrong, then I will know you're serious. Because there is ways to get money. Money's all around you. You just have to go find a way to get it. That's all. You know? So I hope you guys have gotten some information that's beneficial to you in this video. But let me ask you this. I bet more than likely there are things that you can do to help you guys realize that you do really have ways to get the money. For instance, take a pen and paper, write down every nickel and dime over a course of 30 days, keep track of every penny where your money's going, and you will find out where your money's going. Ask yourself this question: how much do you guys spend every single day, every single week out of your paycheck on beer, on cigarettes, and on lottery tickets? Okay? Now you add up every nickel and dime you're spending on those things. How much money do you guys spend on Starbucks coffee every day or every week? Add that in, okay? And you will find how much money you really do have available, but you're spending it on things that are more of a priority in your life than what you could be taking that money for and using it to get financially free. See, it's not so much, guys, as you don't have the money like you may think. It's where you're spending your money and where you're prioritizing it. Whatever you're prioritizing your money on is what's most important to you. Now, what's more important to you? Making money and getting some time and financial freedom in your life, or those things? Wherever you spend your money is what's priority in your life. Think about that, guys. It's Mike here. I hope you've got some, tips or insights, in life of how to come up with money to get started working from home. I appreciate you guys for listening to this video. So I've given you guys some advice today. Okay? You guys, I want to tell you something. You can achieve anything you want in life if you're willing to put in the efforts and results to achieve it. Don't forget to request your 7-page guide of Simple Leverage Worldwide. Okay? Simply by sending me an email. My email address is simpleleverageworldwide@gmail.com. Send me an email there. I'll send you your 7-page report to get more information on this amazing activity to help you guys create some time and financial freedom for you and your family. But this is what I'm focusing on today: stamping my postcards and being a doer of what I say and following through. We'll see you guys on the next video. I hope I've given you guys some great tips to come up with money to get started. Subscribe, like the video, and pass it on, and have a super day. Bye for now.